Welcome back to the Vast YouTube page. I really appreciate you guys. Real quick, before we get started, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and we're going to jump into this video. I'm going to show you guys how to break the press. In this situation, it's going to be Chelsea and Jorginho getting out of the press against Man City. However, you can do this in your own game. And I'm going to give you the 3 ways of doing that. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to give you guys 3 skills that you need in order to break the press that you can actually go and work on this week. Let's jump into the video. Okay, so here we are. We are watching a Man City versus Chelsea game from last year in the FA Cup. This video in particular is going to show you guys how to break the press. You guys have to understand how to analyze video. And when you analyze video, it will change your game dramatically. I've had over 200 clients that I have trained on video, and they have all given me raving reviews about how it changed their game. I'm going to do another video later about how watching video is literally like the difference between walking through a forest and hovering above the forest and seeing where to go. It will absolutely change the way you see the game. But let's jump into it. How to break the press. I'm going to give you guys 3 tips on how to break the press. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to give you guys 3 skills you need to work on this week in order to help you break the press. Okay, so let's watch this real quick. As you see, Christensen out of the back. As you see here, making sure that James keeps his back. Making sure that you guys don't always have to go forward, right? Especially when you're under pressure. The number 1 rule, here's rule number 1. The number 1 rule is keep the ball. If you give the ball away here, game over, lights out, FA Cup's gone. And in your game, you know, your teammates might hate you, your coach might be upset, you might not play the next game, whatever. Keep the ball. I've made other videos on this channel. Go check them out. But there are only 2 rules in soccer and football. There are only 2 things that you have to do in order to be a great player. Number 1, when you have the ball, when you are in possession, when your team is in possession of the ball, keep the ball. If you never, ever lose the ball, you will be in the top 1% of players in the world. Number 2, on the defensive side, never beat yourself. If you never beat yourself, the likelihood of you getting beat by an opponent goes down dramatically, okay? So rule number 1, keep the ball. You see James here doing an amazing job of doing that. He does not give the ball away. And his teammates come to help. So look, plays it to Jorginho. Again, same idea, right? Same idea. Going backwards, but keeping his body in between him and Kevin De Bruyne so that he cannot get the ball. That's just easy, guys. Rule number 1, don't give the ball away. Number 2, look for a way out. So if you go here and you look at what's going on, okay, you see Man City player, Man City player, Man City, Man City, Man City, all in this little area right here. At this point, where is the way out? The way out is this way and through and up, right? So in this situation, if you always put yourself in the position of what's going on here. So if you're in your game, think back to your last game, right? Were you under pressure? Was your back to the goal you're trying to go to? If that's the case, where is the way out? Where is the space? Great players look for the space. Bad players look at the closest defender or the closest pass. But where on the field is the way out, okay? And you see right here, they do a great job. Ends up coming in here, out here, and then we go through. Rudiger takes us forward, right? So watch this again. Jorginho has the ball. Keep the ball, number 1. Number 2, which is the way out? Thiago Silva takes us out. Rudiger, and then over to Chilwell. So you guys see that, okay? Number 1, keep the ball. Do not lose the ball. Number 2, where is the way out for us? Where's the way out for us? And then number 3, even when you know the way out, can you be calm, cool, and collected in a way that does not that we're not rushing? We're just calm, we're cool, we're collected. Even when they get out, right? Even when they get out, some of you guys do this. You guys do a great job of keeping it, getting out, coming this way. And then you guys try to take off straight to goal. You lose it, and then they come back, and we go through the whole process again. Once you get into their half, once you put them on the back foot, now what you have to do is now you have to knock it around in their half, right? Now you have to knock it around in their half. Okay, great. Okay, so we're at the end of the video. I promise you, I give you 3 skills for breaking the press. You guys have to be working on these every single session, whether it's with a partner, whether it's with a small group, or whether it's with your team. You have to be working on these. And if you're a coach watching this, you have to be training these things for your kids. There's no use in just training in small spaces. It's not about small spaces. As you saw, they were playing on a massive field. It's not about small spaces. It's about understanding how to use the space, right? And so the 3 skills you have to know in order to break the press is, number 1, you have to have technique. If you cannot hold the ball up like you saw James and Jorginho do, if you cannot do that, you're going to lose the ball, and there's no point in having the other 2, right? So the second one is also having a calm mind, understanding that there's no time limit, there's no rush, right? Once you have the ball, once you're able to hold it up, at that point, you have to have a calm mind and know how to get out of that situation, right? So number 3, thinking ahead. Once you have a calm mind, it's a lot easier to think, right? So you have to be thinking 1, 2, 3 moves ahead, right? That goes back to what I was saying earlier about where is the out? Where is the escape, right? And so if I'm on the right side, if I'm a right back and I'm James in this situation, I'm holding the ball, I might not be able to hit the long ball because I'm under pressure. So what do I need to do? I need to find Jorginho, and then I move, and then Jorginho plays me. I play Thiago Silva, and we're out. It doesn't have to be one pass. It could be 4, 5, 10 passes before we get to the other side, but we have to know the goal and where we need to go in order to escape the pressure. Okay, guys, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe this video. I don't charge any money. All I do charge you guys is a referral. If anyone asks you, hey, how are you getting so good? How are you able to see the game and play so quick and score goals and defend so well? Just tell them where to find me. Tell them to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Tell them to watch my other videos, like the center attacking mid video, the center defensive mid video, the center back video, all those videos. Tell them to go watch that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.